Well, our family has been in the logging and lumbering and timber industry since the late 1800s. Around 1881, they said my great-grandfather Garrett came across and he cut firewood to put in steamships. And I'm fourth generation, and every generation has been involved in timbering, logging, or lumbering. It's all we've ever known is trees, lumber, logging, making our living from trees. I mean, the waste products, the firewood, everything about it, we love. And we know that it's the goose that lays the golden eggs for us. So we are very, very good about sustainability. We want to make sure that we have this product for the rest of my children's lives and their children, and it will. We've actually been logging in this area for 60 years, 70 years now, since the 50s. They were in Elmira, and then they moved here in Mansalona. And we've probably logged the same properties 4 to 5 times during that 70 years. And that'll continue as long as we do the right type of harvest. Take the firewood, the junk wood, the diseased trees. Like with the emerald ash, we've been taking all the ash trees out of landowners' properties. And now we have beech that needs to come out, which is a great firewood too, a little better than ash. 1990, we decided to put our own sawmill in here, and then did that for about 20 some years. And now this is my retirement gig again, the firewood. And it's just kind of blossomed into a bit more than retirement, as my wife would say. Instead of, 70 hours a week, I'm only putting in 50. So fuel oil was in every house. Well, then fuel oil prices went up, people went back to firewood. And back then it was cheap. I mean, people were doing it on the weekends. You could go into any local bar and say, hey, somebody cut me a load of firewood. They would do it. Say, yeah, let's do it tomorrow, and they'd make some money. That doesn't happen anymore, but that's why now we have processors, just like we have automation in the woods, because we don't have the guys that want to do hand cutting anymore. The younger generation isn't coming in and wanting to do that type of labor, which is dangerous. And now that we have technology, you don't have to. Up here, up north, where we want to be, everybody wants to be a little more sustainable. We want to do it on our own. We really do, and firewood's one way that if stuff goes out, electricity goes out, you can still stay warm. We have been managing people's properties for generations. Literally the same, there's hundreds and literally thousands of acres that we've logged over and over and over again and maintained good sustainability, good growth, good sizes in the woods, so that we've got different sizes growing all the time, and making it very, very profitable and very sustainable and very environmentally friendly. You're the generation that's going to take care of what I'm taking care of now, or you'll have somebody you trust to take care of it. Like landowners that trust me to take care of their property, that gets passed down to my son. And that's why usually the logging industry is very family oriented. I encourage them to come down and see it, pick out their own wood. People say, well, I want to make sure I get the right wood. And I say, come down and pick your own wood out. I said, you can come here. We've got tens of thousands of pieces of wood out here. We have different lengths, sizes, boiler wood, home heating wood, campfire wood. We've got fast burning, we've got kindling, everything. Product gets dried naturally by the sun. The best drying unit there is out there. There is no kiln dried wood up here. We're in the middle of 30-degree and less weather. To put a dry kiln up here costs a lot of money, and it takes a lot of natural gas to make them work. So then you got to charge more. The regular guy out there cannot afford kiln dried wood. There's no way. I want you to look at wood that we have at grocery stores and look at the label and see where it comes from. Not from Michigan. We live in a place that has more wood than just about everybody. And we get our firewood from Ohio, Indiana, California, Minnesota, Wisconsin. Why? I mean, if somebody said, okay, I'll buy all the product that you can produce, which I know they can, but then you have to go into more marketing, and then they dictate your price. When they're buying 15,000 bundles of wood a month, they tell you what they're going to pay you. You don't tell them. Nobody wants kiln-dried firewood up here. They just want good seasoned wood, and that's it. You know, it's just hard work. You put in the work, you put in the effort, and you're smart, and you got to know you're going to break stuff all the time. And that's what I would tell somebody. Just work your butt off.
In addition to forest management services, firewood delivery, and allowing customers to self-pick their firewood, Bert has 5 self-serve stations located around the county that operate on the honor system. He drops off a load of wood and customers can come and pick up the wood as needed. In the busy season, the station has to be refilled every day. Another firewood producer, Dave Mansell, serves Michigan's Upper Peninsula with firewood that he cuts, moves, and stacks himself. Dave's wood bin also has an honor system-based self-serve system for when he's not around. This handy contraption helps him put together an organized firewood bundle without too much difficulty. Both Dave and Bert stress that because their wood is not heat-treated, they always remind all of their customers to burn their firewood locally. Dave remarked that his customers tell him they are only camping 5 miles away. This video is brought to you by Michigan State University's Forestry Extension program.